Due to popular request from the people over on Discord, I've opened a PO box that is now available. I've put all the information on the Discord page. Links are below if you're interested in that type of thing. I'm going to try and make some content out of it. God help me, given what some people have threatened to send me. That's going to be an interesting video when we get around to making that. So again, if you're interested, links are below. Back to your regular scheduled garbage. Welcome back, everybody, to Series B. I've heard your feedback, and it's very split, I will admit, on whether or not we want to test out this mercenary band or whether we want to stick with feudal. A lot of you are saying that the mercenary band is pretty fun to play once, but it gets kind of boring, and the end game is fairly shallow, because you can't become a king, you can't become an emperor, and as the goal of the series was to reunite all of the sort of Celtic nations, it would kind of put a damper on that if we couldn't go much past a duke. However, a lot of you said that the mechanics are also very, very fun in regards to the amount of gold you can get and the unique gameplay style, and actually, you know, having some different mechanics in CK2 definitely wouldn't go amiss at this stage of the channel, especially. So, here's the plan. I'm going to turn into the mercenary government. However, I'm also going to mod in a way for us to flip back to feudal when we're bored of it, essentially. I want to see what it's got to offer. I want to see what this mod can throw at us in regards to a, you know, a militarized... We're essentially going to be a holy order, right? We're defending our faith. We're trying to spread our faith, but we're also a mercenary band available to hire. There are other Celtic nations. Pitland exists. So we could spread our religion through the sword and then try and defend these new countries that we set up. I think might be a fun, you know, dynamic playstyle for a while. When we're bored of it, I'll mod in a decision whereby we can just flip over to feudal, maybe for a cost. There should definitely be a cost associated with it. I don't think we should just flip back for the fun of it, but it would, I think, be fun to actually test out these new mechanics and see what it's got going for us. So, with that being said, let's aim to do that. You will adopt the mercenary band government, you'll stay a member of your current society, will become elective. So, how do we do that? Let's mark it as special interest. So I believe we actually have to be feudal first, don't we? So seeing as, you know, we're either going to become feudal or a mercenary band, regardless of whether or not mod anything in, we've got to become feudal before we do either. So we might as well just start going for that. I don't think we'll be able to do it this episode. That way I can at least hear from you guys what you think of my idea before we go through with it. Government is not tribal. That's definitely a problem. We will solve that in a second. We need 2,000 glory. So that's actually the society currency. That means I'll have to stop trying to challenge our way up to champion for a while. I don't think we're going to do it as it stands. We need a few more skills. We need a little bit more, maybe trained fighters, something like that. Upgrading that to the next level would help out quite a lot. Then I would be willing to keep throwing away the glory on the championship match. But for now, we've got nothing out of it besides a bunch of broken bones. So let's save that up. What else do we need after that? 750 prestige. Whoops. I think that also is down to the fact that we've been fighting these duels. Every time we lose one, it's like minus 100 prestige. We've done it. Honestly, I think about 10 times at this stage. So realistically, our prestige is decent. 6.46 there is obviously quite nice. When we declare war, we're obviously getting a lot more. Anyway, I don't want to expand out too much until we've got a mercenary band. So for the time being, we need to focus on laws and that type of thing. So becoming feudal, we need absolute tribal organization. We need legalism level 3. We need noble customs level 3 and majesty level 3. One or the other there. We can get absolute tribal organization or medium tribal organization, all those level 3 laws. Or we need to have, we also need to have, construction level 3. We need to either reform or get level 3 noble customs. And we need a castle, or a chief's hall, one of these was true holding types of castle, so we have the conquest castle, make it a capital. Or we need a chief's hall in the village of Dublin. Okay, then. Wow, that seems fairly complicated. That's much more complicated than I remember. This must be a CK2 plus thing, because I don't remember any of this shit off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Alright then, let's get to work. Holy shit, that's a lot to do. So, first thing then we need to go for, well, tribal organization is already at medium. I think getting absolute tribal organization is going to be easier than getting a lot of those sort of technology. Because level 3 in a lot of shit, we've got a level 3 in a lot of stuff that obviously overlaps. Things like, you know, was it Majesty and Noble Customs, especially, is going to be difficult. That's going to be fairly expensive. We're going to have to get construction level 3, which is already going to be kind of expensive, because our head penalty is already 441%. We're at level 1, just to put that into perspective. This is going to be hard. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought just to get feudal, let alone obviously getting the mercenary band after that. We're going to ignore you. I don't want to get shy. We won't worry about that for too long. Okay, in that case, let's do no more grand hunts. Although they could give prestige, but I don't think it's necessary right now. We can do a divination. That will give us definitely prestige, because that's just a blot, right? We do not tolerate your kind here. No, thank you. Alright, I have an opportunity that may interest you. There is a war going on that accuses a few good man like you. Excuse me. There's just so much wrong with that. A perfect opportunity for you to do some real combat and test your skills. Contact King, this man, and receive his permission to help. Make haste, for wars are fleeting things. Porantius. Portianus. Excellent, thank you. Do we even want to do that? Who is it? It's Pictland. I did say that this was kind of the goal, would be defending our fellow Celtic nations. Who's he at war with anyway? King Anglo-Saxon name of Northumbria in a holy war. Oh shit, okay. We definitely need to help out with that then. My friend, take my strong hand. Help in war. Help me. Help me help you. Offer to join the war. Thank you for your help, Rock. I know that your help is appreciated and welcome. Your assistance in this war will help tide the outcome in the proper direction. I'll make sure to spread the word about your assistance and to may find glory. Thank you. You are welcome. Let's do it. Minus 45%. We've joined a losing war. Greetings to you, Rock. I've heard you've gotten involved in some war in order to spread our fame. What a strange way to say that. Not only that, but went in to fight the war itself. Nothing like a real battlefield to train one's mind and body. Do be careful not to take stray error and die a miserable death. Thank you, Actius. Your optimism is always appreciated. You can get the hell out of here with that content nonsense. They've got 800 men. I don't know what I was expecting here, but it was definitely something more impressive than that, given that they're a minus 45% war score. Onwards. Ooh, okay, so this is our half-sister. She's actually coming out pretty decently, huh? Trainer and Marshal, naturally. Let's give her Diligent, preferably. Patience also good for her education, so we'll just give her that one. We're already educating us, so nothing to worry about there. What are our children like? A stone is garbage. We've got cornflakes. Why did I name her that? Her religion is missing. Chalcedonian Christian is missing. Well, let's not worry about that too much. Thrift. Maybe there was an update. I mean, there was an update. Obviously, the court system was added, which I completely forgot to talk about. Maybe that's broken the religion, but it only looks like it's broken the icon, so I'm not too concerned about. Oh, my God. Well, firstly, we composed a book on tribal warfare, which is fantastic. I know what's broken the religion. Okay. So in the Discord, links are below if you're interested. Oh, fuck yeah. No, okay, I know what's happened. In the Discord... the public Discord, where we talk about memes and such things. Crusader Kings and memes. There's been a joke going around about a cursed dog called Beef Chugger. Beef Chugger is a very scary dog that chugs beef burgers. I made a joke religion about that, whereby you can download this. It's actually on the Steam Workshop right now. Just Google Beef Chugger and then avert your eyes, because what I've done is horrible. It's disgusting. Basically, the part of the mod is that Charlemagne and his brother, Karling, are converted to a religion called Beef Chugger. Oh my fucking God. I think I need to reload. Do I reload or should we leave it like this? Oh my God, hang on a minute. This is ridiculous. Well, we lost a couple of months, but luckily Leon and the rest of the Holy Roman Empire are back to being Chalcedonian, and it's actually working now. Okay, nothing to worry about then. So unfortunately, we're not at war with Pictland anymore, but ideally they'll just send us that again. News from across the sea. Oh, that's a good point. We should probably keep an eye on those guys, huh? Seeing as their first war, they took most of Spain. I'm going to ignore your advice. I think we went over this last time, that we don't really want content. Right, let's mark you, I think, as special interest. And I think we'll also mark Julius Nepos again, who's still away on his... I think we need to bring him home. He's been on this kowtow for quite a long time, huh? Alright, there we go. I don't really care about whoever's in charge of the German Empire right now. Also, Cannibal, don't know if you caught that. He is Kaiser Thuringius the Depraved. House Hetanid? What is that? Okay, I guess that's just one that starts off in the game, huh? Yeah, 651. I had no idea. Anyway, what's the goal then? Well, obviously we're going to stick with what I said before, and we're gonna keep going with the mercenary band thing for now, and then we'll probably flip back over to feudal at some stage. I've encountered veteran dress many times. I think this might be friendship, because why not? Okay, here we go. So, King, this guy of Pictland, same message again. So now we're going to offer to join this war. We're going to get back involved in this, because I think this is a great idea. Help in war, and then offer to join the war. And then hopefully he'll say, thank you, he is welcome, right? So we can basically stomp whoever, you know, threatens him, or to be honest, us as well. Who's the strongest sort of Christian Anglo-Saxon nation? This guy's 1,000 men. This guy has 4,700, so we really don't want to get into a battle with Mercia, ideally, because those guys are a little bit too strong for us right now. Besides that, though, I'm not really too concerned about our own sort of personal safety. That's I suppose, one of the best parts of being Ireland, right, is that you've got that sort of... that just inherent natural defense. We don't have to worry about anything like that. So Julius Nepos. Oh, I think we got a worse book, though. That sucks. Let's take a look. The sword and the buckler manual. Personal combat skill +6. For us, it's actually kind of better. So on tribal warfare, what's it? Gave it morale damage. This one is a quality 3. The other one, I believe, is quality 4. Personal combat skill +6 is actually nothing to be really sad about, especially when we're trying to get up to the power of Grand Champion. 153. Oh my God. Whenever we get better, he improves as well. Maybe that's part of the mechanic? That they're always, I don't know, 10 points above the next person who's not champion? I have no idea. That way it's always in their favor and a challenge for you. Let's try it. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, because obviously we need to save up 1,000 glory to become a mercenary band, but to be honest, we've got 605 right now. We're going to run out of prestige. That's the only thing I am concerned about. Alright, let's do it then. So, increasing the normal miss chances while decreasing the critical. Okay, so we've got a higher chance of missing the average attacks, lower chance of missing the heavy hitting attacks, but the heavy hitting attacks are obviously lower chance anyway. I feel like this is the safest one. Try to counter. Decreasing the normal miss chance or parry. Parrying doesn't change the hit chances of the attack. So what's the point of doing that then? It doesn't change the hit chance of the attack. I assume it's entirely... So he's going to roll to try and hit an amount. So if he rolls to go for the critical hit, then us trying to parry is probably ill-advised. Where if he rolls to do a normal hit and misses... Actually, I don't know. I don't really know what the reason for that is. Anyway, we're going to try and dodge is the point I'm getting at. Because that's... Okay, that's the most likely one for him to hit. Let's go for... So that's normal hit, critical hit is 2. I just want to get some normal hits in. Let's just go for a target the center. 0-2, my god. A swinging weapon, do a lunge attack, target the center. It's more likely to hit the head and the torso. That seems like it'd be more decisive. He avoided the attack and missed the follow-up and was able to counter-attack, apparently. More likely to hit the head and torso. I don't know how this works. I'm going to look at the files, I think, and try and see if I can work this out. Because that, as interesting as the dual system is, I honestly really don't like custom dual engines. I know I say this all the time. I don't know why you wouldn't just use the base game one. I know the base game one isn't very good for actual tactical combat, but it's also a game about, you know, building a family, not about personal tactical combat. Anyway, let's follow his advice, try and get an erudite. If we could get that, that'd be... Oh! That would be awesome, and we actually got it. This character has a scholarly and bookish disposition. I'm going to disagree with you on that one, Chief, but that's okay. Right, so let's just quickly wipe them out. They can counter siege their own holdings. I'm sure they're more than capable of doing that. We've already got Brave, haven't we? We might as well follow his advice and see what happens with that then. Are they movement locked? Let's wait until they're movement locked. 17th. Alright, almost to glory. Oh shit, we actually managed to succeed with that. Let's move up and kill them then. Your training is over. You've enjoyed a lot more or less relevant training techniques from your instructor, so we have a chance of gaining any of these. Okay. What are we going to get? I don't know. Nothing by the looks of it. Again, I think that's probably a background variable that sort of keeps track of this is how close you are to improving your combat skills. So we won't worry about that for now. We can request more. I'm just going to keep doing it in the hopes that eventually we get something out of it, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. How the hell did they get out of there before we even got there? Good, I cannot wait. Thank you. Somebody has immediately answered for that. So, I think we go for, and this is another reason why we want to be leading troops ourselves. There's a chance with this society, or this mod, I should say, in particular, adds 3 levels or something like that of every single trait, of every single leadership trait. So you get heavy infantry leader, great heavy infantry leader, super powerful heavy infantry leader, and all that garbage. I think we're mostly light foot at this stage, aren't we? We are almost entirely light foot. It could be temporarily a better idea to go for light foot, because by the time this character's dead, we're still going to be using light foot, if that makes sense. We're going to go for that one, but in the future, obviously, we want to move over to cavalry and heavy infantry. All right, let's counter siege your capital then, my friend. That was your job, which you've completely ignored. Speaking of ignoring, let's ignore that one. I'm going to stay here and take out this one first, seeing as it's on our way back. We're trying to impress this dude. Why? Why was I trying to impress you again? I don't remember. I don't think it really matters either way. Let's meet in private. Our hunt will be perfect. That seems fine. That seems one that's not going to cost any money. Do you want to try and sway anyone else? How are our vassal relations? Pretty good. Just this guy that doesn't like us, so we'll immediately start swaying him. He's Celtic. Why does he not like us? Female ruler. Oh. Turned against the liege, -20. Prevented me from looting, -10. We have done... Oh. I bet because we were Christian for a while, huh? So that would have prevented him from looting just by the fact that Christians obviously can't loot, and you're determined by your highest liege. Novice, this man. Advance... Sorry? Novice Bureau, advance that immersion in a group of... Sure. I'm going to ignore your advice. I don't think you're right on that one, my friend. And that one actually worked. Okay. 50% chance of getting cruel. 50% chance of improving... You're close to improving your fighting skills. Right, so this will hopefully give a skilled tactician. We didn't get cruel, which is fantastic. So maybe the next time we do that event... It's never said that before, so maybe the next time we do that... At least we know we're making progress, more importantly. Perhaps that will give us an improvement to our fighting skills, so we'll become a brilliant strategist rather than just a skilled tactician. That would be awesome. It wouldn't help out too much because, you know, we've already got, like I said, unless we fight Mercia. Oh, God. How have Westmoreland got... Oh, right. Norse. So they probably just raised a fucking tribal army, huh? 6,000 event-spawn men. And that's the guy, that's what I was talking about there. So he's got the upgraded... Oh, he's also got Way of the Dog, which is weird. He's got the upgraded defending trait there, so impenetrable defender. Same amount of... So it's normally minus 15. Sorry, minus 15% damage, plus 15% defense. This guy has the minus 15 damage, but to offset that loss, he's an incredibly good defender. And unfortunately, I've just decided to charge right into them there. Our own commanding skill might put this in our favour. I'm not entirely sure that will be the case, unfortunately. Wait, are you... Oh, there we go. 31, 22, 16 versus 6,000 men. They've got almost double our troops. Well, actually over double our troops. This could be a problem. Yeah, I thought it might be, huh? Well, luckily, he's not the guy we're fighting. This guy is, though. There we go. Sounds like a solid investment. Lose 45 gold to gain, 30 military tech points. Why are we sat on a mountain of money when we could be spending it on absolutely anything right now? Hospital would be nice. Tribal government allows building hospital. I didn't know that. Right, so let's go for... I don't know, a cattle farm? That you can upgrade in the future to a much bigger tax building, essentially. 88% war skill. We could just wait. Oh, you know what? He's actually leading armies up there, huh? King Swayfred of Northumbria. Okay, let's head up there and take him down then. Reward my steward. Ah. What do? We just honor him for his skill. Good, as long as we don't actually, have to give him a reward, I'm fine with that. Oh, there we go. Nice. It's been ages since I felt so invigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving connected by unspoken bond, I exclaim eagerly. This is all you, my lady, one of the soldiers says. Modesty will get me nomad. Gain proud. What does that do for us? Just month prestige or humble. You know what? Proud would probably be better then, because the prestige gain would be pretty more significant, huh? Boom. Brilliant. Strategist. There we go. Personal combat skill plus 20. Now I think we're ready to try and become champion. Seeing as if we just have a direct... Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, of course we are. Ask for the duel. This guy, 98 personal combat. Us, 147. Should we just skip the duel engine? We have 50% on top of what he has. Nice. There we go. The referees have stopped the fight and declared you as the winner. You are now champion while you defeated your foe. Whilst your defeated foe will be shamed and ready to return to the simple pretender seeking to reach your height. This title is very contested. You'll need to stay in perfect shape to survive the hordes of challengers. Hopefully it's not going to be that frequent, because they don't want to be interrupted every 30 seconds saying, oh, Steve wants a duel. So what does that do for us? Martial plus 3, personal combat skill plus 10. So actually, yeah, the thing I said before I realized is got to be true, because there's only one champion, right? Interesting. Sex appeal plus 25, martial plus 3, month prestige plus 1. Our pretender has 98. Obviously, we have 147, so we are just dwarfing this dude. In fact, if I unpause, there we go, we will get a little bit more. Awesome. So martial plus 3 is obviously very, very nice as well. The month prestige plus 1 is fantastic if you're tribal. Sex appeal plus 25 is also very, very good. 35 martial. Wow, this has been a great episode for our character. Setup championship, or we have the grand champion power, which we can't do for a while. I was told to check the... Also, we probably should be doing that, huh? Let's do that a little bit more. Because we need to be feudal before we can spend the glory on becoming a mercenary band anyway. No reason not to be doing that as much as possible. Go on a warrior pilgrimage also sounds incredible. I've been told to check the bounty board. There's no interest in target, because we can get a shit ton of gold from that. So the way that works is you post somebody you want killed. Someone will then hunt them down. You pay them if they're successful. It's a bounty board. I shouldn't have to explain it, but... for us, it's very good because obviously we're an unstoppable powerhouse right now. 151 personal combat means if anybody turns up there, when we're also in a situation where we're not making much gold, that could be our lifeblood. That could really be our bread and butter right there if we keep a close eye on things. Let's go on a warrior pilgrimage. That was 500. Wow, how frequently can we do that? Oh, I swear we've done this before, but I might be wrong. Okay, let's do it then. Dear wife, I have been appointed as your regent. Thank you, husband. Greetings, Arok. I'm in search of an instructor. Yes, we will try and help you, although if it starts costing us, we'll give up on that one. So Julius Nepos is apparently fighting peasant revolts. How's Rome doing? 46,000 men, huh? 46,000 men. They've lost a little bit. They've lost Bosnia, which I assume might have been a rebellion. No, they've just straight up lost it. Either that or they've conquered around it. I'm not entirely sure. They've lost Jerusalem to Catholic? Roman? Oh, but they're just not part of Jerusalem. Why? Oh, sorry, they're not part of the Roman Empire. I don't know why. Same with this guy. Levantine Roman, not part of the Roman Empire. They've lost some very strange, just like, look at this, just random little provinces. I assume he'll be taking that back, right? He's already at war for, yeah. I mean, let's just keep close on him. I don't want Rome falling apart before we've had a chance to, oh, God. And suddenly, Mercia, 7,000 men, they are going to form, I mean, they could potentially form Great Britain if they got a bit more of Wales there. Oh, shit, well, it's us and Pitland versus Mercia then. Well, I wasn't expecting that one. Right. Let's study tech. Let's try and buff ourselves up a little bit. You can go to Rome, sure. You build some zeal, because I would like the piety. You are building legend, which gives us the most month prestige, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Organized raid. We could... I don't think it's necessary. Fabricate claims is also completely irrelevant this time around. Oh, God. So do we want to maybe go to war with these guys and try and grab anything? Grab Teviotdale, because that's within a sea border of our stuff there. Okay. Why don't we try and grab these guys? Because they're not going to stand up, and I feel like Mercia is just going to swallow them. In fact, Mercia is probably just going to swallow up Pitland, because I swear they had more land than that a second ago. I feel like these boys, it's either we take it or Mercia takes it, because they've got 750 men. They're also Chalcedonian. But if we conquest them, Mercia might join in against them. This sucks. Okay. Druid Machine tells me of efforts of increasing religious fervor of spawning zealots, which I'm not interested, nor do I want. Thank you. What the fuck do we do now, then? Retinues? We just need troops very, very quickly. They're expensive, but we've got the gold for it. Gallowglass retinue. Gallowglass are garbage. Heavy infantry defense, I'm not a big fan of. Light infantry defense, heavy infantry defense. Ah, shit. Kern, Levy, Gallowglass again. That's Gallowglass with... Oh, they're identical, huh? They're actually just identical. Okay. Levy, Kern... Oh, that's because there's only 3. Okay, so there's only 3. That's nothing to worry about. And they're identical. Very strange. Right. I'm going to go with... Oh, shit. I suppose we go for these guys because it's a mixture of light cavalry and heavy infantry. Sure. We can make 1 unit. Your maximum retinue cap has been reached. Well, look, it's another 300 men. It's 300 good men as well, so I think we'll take that one. And suddenly, Holy War for Ulster. Oh, God. So first things first, we call in all of the allies. Raise tribal army. We need 500 prestige. We're not going to get that for quite a while. Now, we have the bonus of terrain. That's one thing we've got going for us here. If we stand on the straits between Ulster and Monaghan and the mainland there, we should be okay, right? I think we've got nothing to worry about. Let's bring them together. Oh, God, fine. A new Tanist. I should really be keeping an eye on succession, huh? So that is our half-sister. She's actually coming out okay. I'm going to get for a martial education. She's already a trained fighter. She's brave. We're a good character to educate her in that type of thing. She's got fussy and curious. If curious becomes shrewd, she's a good character. What did we have? Nothing. We have nothing worth mentioning in terms of genetics. Did we not get a genius daughter or anything like that? Nothing. All our children have been garbage too. Wow. Fine, you get stewardship, whatever. Okay, so all of our eggs are going in the half sister, but she's only 13 anyway, so she's about the same age as our children. I think we'll chuck her squire, make her our squire. That's a good plan. Let's educate her in the ways of the warrior. There you go, my friend. Can we do anything with that? Can we bring her into the society or anything? I don't know. We'll find out later. I imagine we're sort of limited by what we can do because we're at war. Start a bar fight. 7% chance of no effect, 15% chance of arbitrary, 15% chance, there's a 7% chance, I'm looking at the good stuff here, 7% chance of brawny, 15% chance of skilled fighter, 6% chance of dying, okay, rent the whole in, everybody out, we lose charitable, we do gain prestige though, ignore him and rent a single room, 20% chance we gain content or just, or lose proud. That seems like the safest one to me. I honestly can't think of any reason why we pick the other. Sure, there's a small chance we get brawny. Hey, there's also a small chance we'll die. Almost an equal chance that we'll die. I'm going to do that one. Do we get anything out of it? Nothing. Okay, we didn't lose proud. Didn't gain anything else there. Nothing to worry about, I guess. Okay, it's just occurred to me. We're on a warrior pilgrimage, so we can't lead troops. Oh, shit. Okay. Suddenly, things are going badly. How can... Okay, okay, right. 3,000 men there. 8.2 gold. Is it just all archers, though? Fuck it, let's take them. Let's bet. Look, we can't afford too much. We're tribal. What do we do? Right, so get everybody onto this unit. Everybody come over here. We just need to stand at the straits and catch them at the straits. If we can do that, they've got, what, 2,000, 1,000 more men than us? The strait crossing might. It's unlikely, but it might just save us. Pitland want to join. Yes, absolutely. Join us, Pitland. Thank you. All right, let's get everybody merged on a single unit. 6,000 men there. These guys are just marching off to their fucking death, apparently. Sure. Attached to Terran army, going completely the opposite direction. I assume he's movement locked. It gives us so few troops. What do we do? Well, firstly, we'll kill those guys. Okay, we've got 8,000 men there with other people. Where are they going to? Ulster? Stay. Stay in Ulster. Where are my allies going? Okay, there we go. They're taking a straight crossing into 9,000 troops. I was concerned, and now I remember the AI is an idiot. They're just an absolute fool. He's movement locked, so obviously you can't really do much about it. How's our morale doing? I I think fine enough to get us through this battle. They haven't bought any commanders either. That's absolutely hilarious. Thank you. They're done for. That was it. That was all it took. Some just garbage commandering from the AI there. Was that their entire army just wiped out? Or they fled back over. We're going to take the straight crossing this time and not let them escape at all. There's their supposed petty king. Your acquaintance Gordius Dinani was burnt at the stake. What is this? It's getting close to the middle of the night, and you were prepared to sleep under the stars once for the old half-rotten shack you found. Cool. Oh, God. 20% chance of dying. It would also give us potentially 250 gold. Spend the night inside. 6% chance of dying. Burn it to the ground. We might gain zealous. We got nothing. I'm fine with that. That's nothing to worry about. Okay. I didn't want to risk the chance at death, because this is the best character we've had for a long time. It's actually formed a kingdom now. Okay, right, we need to deal with that then. Thank you. Get out of the way Hereford. Get out of the way this man. She's pregnant even though she's on a warrior journey. Okay, well, maybe she worked it out while she was away. That's fine. That's not too unbelievable. Right, move south. You want to arrange a betrothal between your brother? Oh, some old Tannist. So some old ruler of a descendant of the old king of Pitland. And my half-sister. No, because she's going to be the character we play as. Thank you for the offer, but that's just a garbage. That's just a garbage plan. All right. I think I found the culprit. King Thierry is apparently, our husband is supposedly embezzling from us. So, this one, we go for 67% chance of getting ambitious, 50% chance of going bitter rival. She got envious, and she's not our rival. That was not good. Okay, that's annoying. I would have kind of preferred to obviously get ambitious in that case and become a rival if we could. That's fine. Release all the prisoners. Release anyone who we have a common cause. 10% chance of getting the trait just. Of course, I'm going to try and take that. We don't already have just. Nope. We didn't get anything, unfortunately. We offer sacrifices to Danu. 25 piety. There's 25 prestige, or we get some good prisoners that we can ransom out to a king to help offset the cost of this mercenary band. I'm going to take that. 1 prisoners. Alright. 48% war score, despite the fact that we've killed all their troops and marched into their capital. Who's that? Oh, no way the German Empire joined them. Right. We need to do damage quickly. Let's go for all their duchies. We need to deal with this. While roaming the Lone Road, you suddenly come face to face with a fairly old man. He announced himself as Magister, Swordmaster. He claims to have heard of your quest to offers to train your body and mind. Teach me. 53% chance of upgrading it. Okay, what is I'm ready for anything. Chance we can become strong from that one. What the fuck? 6% chance of dying. We gain wounded. And nothing else. Good. Nothing to worry about then. I mean, it's been a very hit-and-miss event, huh? We got scarred, which is fine. Oh, my troops. It's been hit-and-miss in the sense that we've had a lot of chances to die, and we haven't, so that's been obviously quite nice. Is she home yet? Because I'd rather like you to lead our troops when we've got the German Empire about to roll upon our shores. We'll just keep assaulting down then, or we'll just keep... Hey, there we go. We'll just keep carrying on with regular siege, specifically not assaulting down, until we get home. So there's a 50% chance we gain skirmish leader rather than light foot, or there's a 50% chance we gain aggressive leader. Enraged leader rather than aggressive. We got enraged leader. Nice. Pursuit and damage is higher. Defense is lower. That's kind of nice. And that was what that's probably down to aggressive leader why we killed so many goddamn troops. So there's the first time around. All right, take the center. She's here. She's ready to kill everybody. She went on a furious journey and came back very, very mad about things. Probably because her country's on fire. Goddamn English. All right, let's move over and take them down. Good out. Anglo-Saxon, I should say. They're not English. Not quite yet. Consul Maximanius, the Sword of Minerva, has destroyed the Viceroyalty of Upper Burgundy. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. We had a daughter named Pebble. Because we were going for the rock naming scheme, right? So we're going to stick with that one. Thank you. Welcome, Pebble. I must pray to Danu. Oh. Walking along the riverside together with several people from court. One of the courtiers is annoying me, so I decided to jokingly push them into the river. Wet, but otherwise unharmed, the courtier blasted me with foul words and angry but empty threats. That's hilarious. I mean, there was a chance we could kill him, which I thought would be kind of funny. Got Malays. Did they curse us? I was our court physician. Well, that was a joke's on us. Actually, he's not too bothered. Oh, no, this wasn't the same guy. That's all right. Must have been just a different priest. We pushed into a river. That's what you should do. Glad I heard, machine. Thank you. As he saved our daughter. Itching for a fight. Of course, we'll do that. Goodbye. Okay. She's fine. Okay, that's nothing to worry about, obviously, because we've got Tanistry. Anybody's capable of succession, so I don't know why I'm that concerned about it, especially as we've already got some character who's kind of okay at this. 51%. Let's get back that war score. Thank you. 58%, even though we smashed his armies and sieged his capital, but that's okay. I won't complain too much. Goodbye. Thank you. And let's go straight back down there. I thought they'd counter siege, but no, we're just seriously not getting much war score. Not a big fan of the German Empire joining. How many troops did they have? Let's take a look. Let's not take a look. Let's ignore that. Bring me my sword. A challenger has appeared. Pretender, this man with 38 personal combat. He's gone. Of course he's gone. 38 personal combat. I'm offended that you'd even try it. Right, take these boys down. 69%. The magic number. Let's take over here. Just assault some things down now because we've got her on the center. So these places are just going to crumble. We're not going to take too many losses either. We've basically got to outpace them. We've got to finish this war as soon as possible. As it's looking right now, I'm thinking white peace is probably the only option we're going to get, unless we seriously put some effort in here. Release all the prisoners, transfer them to my dungeon. Release them. I want prisoners. 64%. Fucking goddamn. How? We've taken their capital. We've killed their armies. Maybe it's because our allies were involved and they got some war score out of it. I don't know. We need to go back over there and deal with the north now. All right. Jesus, this is not going well. This is, well, it's going fine. It's just obviously very quickly going to get out of hand with a guy with 21,000 men agreeing to join the war. Right, quickly smash those ones. Counter siege this. 60%. Counter siege this. 66%. Kill these boys dead. Get out of here. Right, 72%. Counter siege this one. Good health is a blessing. Thank you. Random health I'm fine with. You are a tough soldier. Page. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's fine. She got shrewd. She's okay. She's good. Actually, yeah, I'm fine with you. You are Vates, Vartes, whatever. Diligent? Or we give her... Let's try and give her diligent. Come on. Yeah, look at that. That's a good character. Diligent, patient, chaste. This we can upgrade, as we've seen. Not sure what page is, but that's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Just a little extra martial bonus. Let's just try and tick down the clock at this stage, because they... Okay, I was going to say they control none of the war goal. Obviously, they very much do now, because they can just turn up and... Conversion to Pomerania. Cowards. Call for my core position at once. They can very much just turn up and wipe out our holdings, because they're just garbage, very, very early tribal holdings. So, we could just try and run down the clock here. Obviously, it's ticking up to our victory. They'll just keep feeding us troops. If they're going to do naval landings, I think this is the safest to be, because they're at minus 50% morale, obviously. Sure, whatever. I don't know who either of those people are, so you're more than welcome to. Right, this is what I'm concerned about. So start moving down. Let's try and catch them while they're... Bring me my sword. Oh, shit. Well, he's only got 99. I think we're good. Try to dodge. Do an offensive stance. Try to dodge. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Normal attack. Lunge attack. Oh, piss off. He's got 99 personal combat. We've got 156. We need to skip that every single time. It's not... It just doesn't seem worth it. There's probably a trick to it. But I'm not going to learn it because there's no point. We've already... I think we've done enough to maybe earn the rank of champion. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye. We'll take your gold. And let's put this down here. And then we're fine. We can make the Kingdom of Ireland, but obviously we're waiting to do the Mercenary Band. And like I said, I will add something so we can flip back. It's been a little bit garbage, huh? You cannot rank up without a fight. You must make 6 months between challenges. Thank you for watching. A little bit annoyed about that, but we'll cross that hurdle tomorrow. In the meantime, let's give a shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. Big thank you to these guys, without which the channel would have shut down because YouTube in 2019... Not hugely viable, I'll be honest with you. Big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Blurry Bunny, Sedini, Conspire T, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Fakuna Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Surfall the Swede, Saragom, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making this channel possible in the first place. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a bit of a more traditional CK2 series this time around. Bit of an old school one. Never really checked out. I've never played Ireland before, and I've never checked out the Celtic faith. So we get some unique stuff coming up. Thank you as well to Asaro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Besmus Mac, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconi217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Zuran Vries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Luana Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pantamu, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and CK2. Thank you all for your support.